Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Bloomsburg University Lady Huskies basketball. Joining us is the head coach, Bill Cleary. Well, Bill, another successful year, and Saturday, another home game. Let's welcome in Philadelphia University. How's your year going, Bill?
Going really well right now. I think we surprised a lot of people. We didn't surprise ourselves, but with graduating 5 players, with the lack of experience, we're very happy with where we are right now.
We'll talk about some new girls taking over and getting some scoring, and you guys are getting that done. Tell us about your scoring leaders this year.
Well, first we start with Kat Nowak. Kat has just been tremendous this year. She's really stepping outside her comfort zone. You got Kat, who's never really had to be the go-to player, has really done a great job of filling in that role and doing what we needed her to do. We really needed her to really expand her game, and she really has. She's really a tough matchup for a lot of teams because she can shoot the three and shoot it deep, and she can beat you off the dribble really well. So, but the other thing that I think she's done better at this year is her leadership. She's done a really nice job of being vocal. She's always been a great role model for the younger kids, but she's been a great vocal leader for us this year as well. Another girl is Adrina Sadowski, number 25 for us. Adrina's really, you want to talk about a true success story. This kid has done a fantastic job. She came in basically as a recruited walk-on, and she's played herself into the starting lineup, and really a kid that you have to have out there all the time. Her work ethic, she's just really been driven. And a lot of that credit goes to Rachel Connolly. Rachel's done a great job of really helping her develop her inside game really well. So she's a lot more confident this year. She has about 3 moves that are really tough to stop. And obviously, being 6'1" and long, she's really tough to shoot over defensively. Another kid that stepped up really well for us as well has been Morgan Blum. She's a freshman for us. A lot of times when freshmen come in, it's that lack of experience, and struggle is a struggle, and then add to it the transition from high school to college. And she's had that struggle, but she's really come along nicely, and she's going to be a really nice player for us too down the line.
Bill Cleary here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Bill, you talk about girls who come out of great programs, and you mentioned Clunk out of York Catholic, traditionally a really good program. You got another one out of Hazleton and Brianna Dudek.
Oh, without question. I'll tell you what, Brianna Dudek, we were just talking about her. Actually, we were having lunch or breakfast this morning, and we were talking about just with her, here's a kid who's done everything we've asked her to and more. And she's not starting. And here's a kid that has accepted that because she knows her value she knows her value for the team is better served coming off the bench because of the spark she provides. Coach Gavio did a fantastic job of coaching her and Alyssa Flanagan. I mean, we want to talk about 2 kids that have just been tremendous assets to our program. And she has so much energy, so much spark, and she gives us such a lift that again, we wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for her right now because of what she brings. And again, Morgan Clunk, coached by Kevin Bankos over at York Catholic. I mean, extremely well coached. Really wasn't much coaching we really had to do. Unlike other kids that we got to do a lot of coaching because they just didn't have it. But Coach Bankos has done a great job, and this kid is really doing. She's really doing great. I mean, in our Gannon game back on December 21st, we're talking. She hit 2 huge threes that we haven't had a freshman hit shots like that since the likes of Kelsey Gallagher or Kayla Oxrider in our playoff game. Kayla was a freshman. She hit a 3 to send the game into overtime. And then Dana Wheeler, another kid that hit a runner against Kutztown when she was a freshman. So, I mean, this is 2 big threes she hit, and I'm telling you, her future is really, really bright here.
Bill Cleary here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Coach, how about the scouting report on Saturday as you get ready at a 1 o'clock start to take on Philadelphia University?
Well, they're a much different team. I came from their conference. I know their head coach really well, and they've gone from a team where I'm not going to say they're undisciplined now, but they were extremely disciplined in the past, and they're disciplined now. But you see them doing a lot more ball screens for players, and they do a lot more isolation plays. They try and break it down, try and get it a one-on-one game or a two-man game with a big down underneath. So they really do a good job with that. The other thing that they do a really good job of is really pushing the ball in transition. This is a very athletic team that, if you don't get back, they're going to make you pay and score easy baskets. What we got to do is we really got to make them try and play a half-court game. We really got to take away those isolations, kind of, really be on the help. So that if we do get blown by, there are helps right there to take the charge, because they do tend to get out of control at times. They do a nice job on the boards. We got to keep them off the boards. One of the things I think we can take advantage of is their defense. They really, when they put those zones, their middle's wide open. We can attack them and kick out for open shots. And then when they're man-to-man, we can really exploit them there and really attack the basket and get an easy basket there as well.
Well, we're looking forward to the matchup on Saturday, 1 o'clock. Bill Cleary here on the John Mendola Show, the head coach for Bloomsburg University. Bill, thanks for taking some time out and joining us.
Anytime, John. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.